Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to a no preview on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tmnt vs Street Fighter issue number 3. So yeah, I must admit overall this issue is going to be pretty interesting just because the first issue I got into and I thought it was enjoyable enough. The second issue, I didn't really care about it all too much, so I am hoping for this issue to turn things around and hopefully make things good again, so I guess we'll see. Okay, so first starting off, we do get to see Raphael and Chun-Li. They've been taken out by Mr. M. Bibson's people. I don't know who they are, so yeah. And basically, they get there, and Raph saying basically this is a new low for Vax Stockman, and Chun-Li says that this isn't a new low for M. Bibson. I don't know about M. Bibson, so I can't really comment on that, but yeah, I do think that this may be a new low for Vax Stockman. But then going into the next bit, we do get to see Vax Stockman does have a go at M. Bibson, but basically not like, you know, because like he's like telling M. Bibson about turtles, giving them like information, and he's not really using it to his full advantage. And I do find that to be really interesting. And then he does go on a bit of a rant and just make him seem like much better than what he really is. But then M. Bibson just smacks him, which, yeah, I must admit, I was really surprised by that because I was not expecting to see that, but you know, pretty great to see that, and I'm very surprised that not more characters have done that to Vax Stockman or any other character. So I think that's good, but at the same time I don't really know what to really make of it. I'm just like more shocked that it happened. So yeah. So then going into the next bit, we do get to see Vax Stockman still has basically, you know, he's still a bit more annoyed by all this. And Ref sort of has the plan to come up with an idea to, you know, escape just because the two characters are fighting. But Chun-Li wants to more or less like wait and see like for a better opportunity. So Ref goes off and tries to escape, but then M. Bibson does something. I think he flips Ref over. It's hard to really tell with his art style, but he does some of that, and he says that he's going to take his psycho power. And Ref asks if it's like toe power. Don't really know what he's really talking about, just because Psycho Power isn't really much, I mean, but I don't really know much about Psycho Power, so who knows really. So then going into the next bit, we do get to see one of the soldiers, they do wake up, and we do get to see all the turtles, Street Fighter characters, they're talking in the like, security room, and again, there's not really too much I can really say about here. But then going into the next bit, we do get to see the like, soldier, he runs off. So that's when the Turtles and Street Fighter characters decide to go after him, and that's where we do lead this this preview off. And I must admit, it does seem interesting enough, and where I would expect this sort of crossover to be heading in terms of like this issue with like being midway points. So I do think it's good enough for now. So if I'm going into the next bit, we do have a description for this issue, and the description is: the Gloves of Wrath as the Turtles and Street Fighter team up in an all-out brawl against a squad of mysterious mercenaries, but the battle is cut short when the key members of both crew are taken captive. Can the remaining tmnt and Street Fighter come together to take down the sinister forces behind the abductions, or will the plot go unchecked? So yeah, I must admit, this whole description, it sounds interesting enough, but I don't know, I want to say that it sort of sounds a bit basic, but at the same time, is what I would expect for a story like this in a way, so I can't complain too much, but yeah. So we do have some covers. We do have this main one, which I must admit is really cool. We do get to see Chun-Li and Raphael tied up with M. Bibson and Vax Stockman there, just looking down them. And I do think that this cover, you know, is pretty good. The art style is really great for this one, and I don't have much to really say about this one. It's just good. This next one, though, it's a very small picture, which I'm not complaining about anything just because I know is how this image is, but it's a bit weird when all the other ones are pretty big. But yeah, I must admit, overall the artwork for this one is like really good. I really do like this art style. If anything, I'd like this to be like the movie poster or something like that, or like the main you know, image which they use for this crossover, because I feel like this one like represents the whole crossover more nicely. But, you know, it is what it is, but I do really like this one a lot. And then we do have this next one, which, I don't know if this one's like a connecting color one, but this one's been done by the same artist. I'm not too sure who the artist is, but we do get to see Mikey, you know, his food's getting hit out by Chun-Li. I don't know if this may be like a little reference to issue number 1, but I do think that this cover is like pretty cool, and I don't know what else to really say about it. It's there. It's really good. I will say that. So then going into the next one, and this one, which I do feel as though is going to be the most confusing one, just because we do have IW characters on this one, such as like Mondo Gecko and Slash, with some like Street Fighter characters. Again, I don't know who they are, so yeah. But this sort of like makes me really question a lot of things about this like crossover. If this is actually part of this universe, or if it's going to be in its own separate universe for the Turtles. I hope that it's not in the IW universe, and if things are going according to plan with issue number 4 with the main cover, then we do have a pretty good answer. I'm not going to spoil things just in case. And yeah, so then going into the next one, we do get see Leo versus, I think it's Ryu, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not too sure. But this one does look really cool, really great. I like the colours which I did choose for this one. I don't know why it worked so well. The other style was pretty nice as well, but the colours, I don't know, it's a bit cartoony, but a bit realistic in a way. I don't know, I think it's more the shading, which I do really like on this one. They're so great. And yeah, so then going into the next one, we do get to see this one, which I do think is really cool, because we do get to see Raph versus, I think this character is called Gully. Now, I'm not too sure, so don't, you know, don't message me about it, because I don't know anything about it, but, you know, I must admit, this one's like really cool. I do really like the colours which I did choose in the background. I don't know why, the colours really did pop off, with all the different blues and purples. It looks really great, and yeah, I don't know what to really say about that one. It just looks so amazing with all the colours. I love it. And yeah, so then for the next one, we do get to see it without the text, which, yeah, it's about as good as the first one. I mean, I still don't really understand the point of these ones where they don't have the text on. I understand them to sell more covers and all that, but I mean, I'd much rather have a brand new cover than still like one of these ones. But either way, like the actual cover itself is still pretty cool, because the artwork is still really amazing. If anything, I would say this one is maybe better because you do get a lot more than just without the text. But yeah, again, I still would have preferred a new cover instead of this. We do have this one which I must admit I do think is really cool and really amazing. We do get to see Donatello with another character, and they have all these like mystic abilities and mystic powers going off them. I don't know, this is like the psycho power thing they were talking about or something like that. But I do really like it. Also really do like the background. It's like, I don't want to say disco, but like all the mystical vibes. I don't know, it works so well for some of this, and I won't say near perfect, but then I do like how the Street Fighter character is drawn. Donatello though, I don't really like how all his face is drawn. It just looks a bit weird with the, I don't know if it's like a vein coming out of his mouth, but it's there, but it just seems like really weird. But overall, other than that, it's a pretty cool cover. And then for the final one, we do get to see this really amazing one. We do get to see Raphael versus M. Bibson. And this artist has done like, a few other really amazing covers before. They've done stuff for Yusuke Jimbo crossover one, which was like really great. Also done stuff for Lost Run. This artist is really great, and to see it here is just, yep, again, really amazing. This artist, I really like to see this artist come on and do like a comic book or something like that. But yeah, must admit, overall, this whole artwork is really great and amazing. But yeah, I think overall, I think that this one might be my favourite one. Like, it's not to say that all the other ones are bad or anything, but they're not really popping out. And this one is, yeah, it's good enough, I want to say. But yeah, overall, I think that this issue could be good depending on what they do in it. And I think that this issue will be like the deciding one whether or not this whole series is going to be good or not. And I hope it is good. But, you just never know with these comics. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you just want, please share, let's subscribe and all stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.